The big stories happening this instant. ABC 11 Eyewitness News continues.
Taking a live look at the Raleigh skyline, that sun is coming up. It felt really good, Julie. Going outside, getting in my car. No jacket or anything, just comfortable.
Well, welcome to winter inside the studio.
All right.
It's so nice outside, and it was nice yesterday too. It's going to be another nice day today.
Gorgeous day.
Not mad about it.
Good morning, Carolina. It's June 2nd. I'm Tim Pulliam.
And I'm Julie Wilson. We'll get to the top stories of the day, but first we're going to talk to Steve Stewart about how long this weather's going to last, because it's all week I saw 80s.
Right, yeah. Well, let's focus on the next 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. You're really going to love it. I mean, folks will be outside, having lunch, walking in the morning. It's going to be one of those great days to look forward to Monday and Tuesday up in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Steve. Happening today, the funeral will be held for the 12-year-old who drowned in Hyco Lake last week. Avion Partridge died after he struggled to swim Memorial Day. Today, family and friends will gather as they lay him to rest. The funeral will be held at Lattice Grove Missionary Baptist Church in Hurdle Mills, that's north of Durham. The service is set to start at 2 p.m. This morning, police are still trying to determine what caused a car to slam into a Fayetteville home. It happened around 2 yesterday afternoon on McBain Street. The 2 people in the car are okay. And new this morning, new court documents state the suspected UNC Charlotte shooter may have recorded video of the classroom rampage on his cell phone. An arrest warrant describes Tristan Terrell telling police he recorded video on the school's campus the day of the shooting. Pope Francis continuing his 3-day tour of Romania. He arrived in Blaj this morning and held a beautification mass. The Pope is scheduled to meet with members of the Roma community before departure. According to the Vatican News, this is Pope Francis' 30th apostolic journey abroad and takes place under the motto, "Let's walk together."
Tiger Woods.
You know, I did some research, and I wanted to see who else has gotten this. Colin Powell and Edward R. Murrow, the famous journalist. So pretty impressive there.
Established people. Right. All right.
Well deserved. Well, coming up, dramatic cell phone video capturing some scary moments in New York City.
A box truck plowing into 2 people on the street. We're going to tell you how the victims are doing this morning.
And the inspiring story of one World War II vet brewing up a mean cup of joe. His story next on this Sunday morning. But first, we say good morning to Steve.
Hey, good morning there, Tim. Julie, good morning, everybody. It's 2 minutes.
All right, Steve, thank you for that. We have all heard that saying that it's never too late to learn something new. Well, that really is the case for one North Carolina veteran.
Absolutely. Bob Sargent is 94 years old. He's a veteran who's now training to be a coffee barista in his family's Burlington coffee shop. Amber Repenta has more. Oh, I love this story. Well, in addition to a barista at Salvation Coffee Company, Sarge also has another job. He's a handyman around Elon University.
Are we sure that he's 94?
I don't know.
He does not look 94.
Check his driver's license.
Can we get Amber to go back out there and ask him the secret to life?
I'm telling you, seriously. And if you need a handyman, hit up Bob.
Yeah, Bob knows what's up. All right, it is 6:42 on your Sunday morning. Bizarre moments in California as a protester takes the stage at a Kamala Harris forum.
Scary. After the break, we'll tell you what happened next and how the Democratic candidate for president reacted to the event.
Plus, it's the weekend and summer is officially here, almost. The warning the Coast Guard has for people heading to the beach as Eyewitness News continues.
Welcome back. It's 6:45, and an animal rights protester stole the stage from a Democratic presidential candidate. Take a look at this. The man grabbing the microphone from Senator Kamala Harris. During a forum in San Francisco yesterday, it happened about 10 minutes into her speech. Look at that. Harris appeared puzzled, but remained calm as security jumped onto the stage to try to get this man off. Harris's husband even helped out. The senator was later able to continue the forum. Unbelievable. And then take a look at this. To Charlotte now, where newly released video shows a brawl at a Burger King. The video shows 2 male employees at the restaurant fighting as other employees attempt to separate them. Wow. A Charlotte woman captured the video in the drive-thru May 26th. She then tried to share it on Facebook, saying she just wanted to get some ice cream for her son. You can't always get what you want.
Oh, man.
Clearly.
All right.
What a mess.
Scary moments.
And this morning, as hurricane season kicks off and summer approaches, first responders on the coast want to make sure you are safe. The Oak Island Coast Guard hosted a public safety event yesterday. Families spent the day touring boats, helicopters, and trucks that first responders use in real emergencies. If you're headed out onto the water, the Coast Guard has a message it can't stress enough.
It's a good chance to communicate with them, explain to them the importance of having a life jacket on, the importance of if you have a child that's under 13, they are required by law to have a life jacket on, but just giving the general public some information and safety tips on how to stay safe this summer.
Absolutely. This is the event's 14th year.
I don't think so.
Snakes like chicken? I did not
you didn't know that?
No, I had no idea.
So we used to, I had chickens growing up, and we'd get black snakes in the chicken coop, and they'd want to eat the eggs. Yeah. So we'd put in like golf balls or ping pong balls in the nest.
Yeah.
And they didn't stick around.
We had them too, but we were worried about mountain lions.
So you had bigger concerns.
Yeah, just put mothballs around your yard.
If I saw a 15-foot snake, I would just be inside for the rest of the week.
It wouldn't scare me as much as the little ones, because you don't see the little ones. The big one, I could be like, I see you.
Wow. Well, this is...
I will reserve my thoughts for when we don't have that red light and on the air, because I do not like them.
They will be out.
They will, absolutely. Yeah, warming up again. We'll be a few degrees above average. Thunderstorms around, and that trend lasts all the way into next weekend.
Okay.
I love those temperatures for the evening tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
60s.
Grab some lemonade, sit on the back porch. Be good. All right. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. And remember, you can catch Game 2 of the NBA Finals right here on ABC 11 tonight. Tip-off is at 8. The Warriors are looking to get even after Toronto came out hot in the first game. This is the first time the NBA Finals have been played outside the U.S.
All right. Who's Drake going to be talking smack to this time?
He curses the teams, doesn't he?
Well, did you see where he was like in that one-off with one of the players?
Yes.
All right. What you're looking at is not Drake. Instead, this is an inspiring story coming up after the break. After losing his legs and his hope, one man refusing to give up, turning to boxing as a way to cope. We're going to show you that remarkable story coming up.
Happening today in the Bull City, the 11 JCC is hosting the Jewish Food Festival. There will be food demos, kids activities, raffles, and a wide variety of food for sale. The event runs from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the 11 JCC Center on West Cornwallis Road. It is a free event, but attendees are asking you to bring a non-perishable food item. Also happening today in the area, UNC Rex Cancer Care is honoring cancer survivors by hosting a free celebration. There will be food, prizes, live music, and more for cancer survivors and their families. The event also honors physicians, nurses, and other caregivers. It will take place from 3 to 5 this afternoon in the Rex Cancer Center parking lot. Today is the 30th annual Cancer Survivors Day at UNC Rex.
And did I just see a picture of Robin Roberts there?
Oh, I missed that.
I think they like popped up because she beat cancer, of course.
Absolutely.
Anchor of Good Morning America.
Yes.
And she's just
went
awesome.
bald at one point, you know. Being bold.
I met her when I was up in New York in September.
I
went
saw
to
that
Good
on
Morning
Instagram.
America.
Yes. What was that like?
She just...
Yeah. I met her for my birthday, actually. I took my mom up to New York.
Oh, that's right.
For GMA.
Yeah.
Robin was so cool.
Yeah, and that's great. If you go to New York, you can get tickets to see Good Morning America, and you can go in and see how it happens. All right, it is 6:57 on your Sunday morning. Coming up at the top of the hour, terrifying moments at a birthday party in Raleigh.
Yeah, one girl pulled from the bottom of a pool. Next, we'll tell you how long she spent underwater and how people at the party were able to help save her life.
And Jeopardy James, there he is, once again making headlines. I think he's going to continue to do so.
Making some money moves.
Making some money moves, but this time he's not in the headlines for winning, but rather for giving. We're going to tell you what he's been doing with all that money coming up.